Oh.
I had like every gobble gum I didn't want.
So I feel like I'm completely in the room so much more. I really do that. One more double. I would do. I would boosted shit too. What the fuck? That's dead.
Auto activates when you have maximum perks and can buy any extra perks. That's good.
Want the food perk power. I want to figure out the hell the perk name is. You buy a perk, 5 times after you buy an extra perk, you can free perk after you buy it. That's actually cool.
That's what I got. It's a purple. It's ultra rare mega. It's near the bottom. It's at the bottom and it's on the right.
The one I was reading, the certified one,
Well, that one I just got too.
I got the gobble gums I have are bored to death, activates immediately, lasts for 5 minutes, preparing board, wild kill, all new body armors. That really does nothing. Sword of combat activates immediately, lasts for 5 minutes, gives you a random gun every 10 seconds. Don't really need that. And then I'm feeling lucky, activate 2 times activation on a random power. Okay, that's good. 2 times activation, reframes your weapons, a magic box after it has been activated. Don't really need that either. But if you're unpunchable, have one of those. That's easy. And then the spawn double points. That's all I have. Maybe I have 8 gobble gums. If anything, I would want fucking aftertaste, a good gobble gum. So only a mega too. I have so many of those on purchase.
There's just more perkaholic.
Perkaholic has to like
You got perkaholic on PlayStation. Caden got perkaholic on PlayStation. I couldn't get it. He did.
Like a game uncomfortable. Like when I first played the game, I thought Crunchyroll was like perkaholic. I was like, what the cow? I was like, oh, I'm dumb as shit. No, it's not. All the double guns you get are fucking. They all really suck.
Except that thingy that lets you get extra perks. Okay, we're gonna play multiplayer now.
Yeah, I'm gonna finish doing my
I'm done with playing zombies now. Jonathan got me pissed off.
Yep, I can tell. Can't do. I'll suck on my titties. Big white gang moves.
Actually, I might play campaign. What is nightmares? How, Christian?
Like I said, they're working on a classified satellite project called
Oh, that's this.
along with a few other guys. Anderson and these young people are still alive as far as I know. All the personnel off the satellite. Communication, intelligence, navigation. Navigation. Damn it. What? Well, the early ballistic missiles used navigation satellites for targeting. The person was able to hijack one. Get use it
Can
together.
I skip this? Yeah, thank you.
He's already got enough plutonium for a warhead. Get Alex and Chopper here. I gotta call Director Kendrick. I met with the president hammering out the final details on the Afghan
Taliban peace treaty, so this had better be good.
I think we know what Percy's up to. It's got something to do with Maxwell Air Force Station.
How the hell do you know about the attack?
What attack?
I just got a call from Maxwell. Some gunman took out the staff and stole control hardware.
The ideal?
Security cameras caught him, but he doesn't appear in any of our databases.
It's because he doesn't exist. Another one of Percy's ghosts. Here's the security tape from Maxwell Air Force Station.
Robbie.
This was Robbie.
As a recruit who snapped, he went on a shooting spree inside Division.
We were told he'd been canceled. Hey, death special.
Yeah, tell me about it.
You got enough to run a facial recon?
Sure, coming up.
Hey, Alex. You okay? I knew him. For a minute, I thought he could save us.
Oh, shh.
I get why Percy wants to hijack satellites, but why kill retired engineers?
What we do know is they want him dead, which means we want him alive.
Percy's making his move. We gotta get ahead of him, guys.
And you luck finding the other two. One thing on Mizuyama. Well, Henderson. Feds keep trying to get guys who used to have top secret clearance. Last entry 16 years ago says he's off the grid. Dropped out of society? Colloquially, yeah.
No, 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 no. Stuck.
Propane.
Propane. Power source of choice for the off-gridder. And get a big tank without making no deposit, so...
I was even older than for that long. What do you mean, cuz?
Sometimes I amaze even myself. Got my own magic voodoo man. Donald Henderson recently purchased 2 tanks of propane near an abandoned shipyard in Philly.
Okay, so he's still alive.
Maybe. Maybe not. Shadownet just coughed out a hit on Robbie.
No, 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 sir, no, sir.
Security cam has him boosting a motorcycle in a back alley.
Burkhoff, if he's after Henderson, we're too late. Can you warn him?
Wait, hold on. It's a false alarm. Robbie's not heading to Philadelphia. Adirondacks from 86. It's waiting for you. How's he going?
Let me take him. Please? Okay. You guys find Robbie. Michael, you go after Henderson. Dr. Henderson!
You're from the government, aren't you? No. See? It's false.
Oh.
Lie about who you are.
Just want to talk to you.
Yeah? That's where it always starts. Next thing you know, you got electrodes attached to your privates. Tell us about Project Crossbow. If you're not from the government, how do you know about Crossbow?
Look, we don't have a lot of time.
Yeah, too bad. Because I got nothing to say. It's over. It's finished. I'm
These
moving
RPGs
on.
just fucking growing up.
I suggest you do the same. If you won't talk to us, tell us how we can reach Keith Mizuyama.
He's in danger. So are you. We need to reach him.
Every time I shoot an RPG, this thing goes up.
10 years ago, cancer got him. What's Robbie doing in the Adirondacks? What the hell's Robbie?
He's the guy who stole the control boards.
Somebody's after Crossbow.
Playing Nightmares.
You're not telling me those fools actually got it online? Got it online. The satellite's already in orbit. I know, I put it there. Oh, man. I knew it. I knew they'd find a way to make it work. Nothing gets in the way of our military boys, no sir. Especially not scientists. It's my fault. Look at me. I thought I could save mankind. What did I do? I gave it away to commit suicide.
How is this your fault? What does Crossbow do?
I don't move my place.
You have no idea, do you?
Move it back into my room. I can't see anything. What's so bad with that? John, you didn't invite him to the party. Yeah, you did invite him to the party.
Oh, John muted me.
Now what?
He wasn't a party by himself. I know he's not my party. I don't know if he's still off. Oh, yes, sir.
What is this place? It's with the flying saucers.
Your tax dollars at work. Some kind of government research reactor.
That's the bike Robbie stole. Think Musiala's here?
Say I hope not.
Alex, we don't have to worry about Musiala anymore. According to Henderson, he's been dead for a while. You know, we're standing outside a nuclear reactor. If Robbie isn't after this guy, what is he doing here?
I don't know.
Alright, I gotta go.
The fuck?
Alex. Glad that I see you again.
Likewise, on your knees.
Walk away, and I won't hurt you.
I'm the one holding scars.
You have no idea who you're dealing with. I'm not that same recruit you once knew.
Neither am I.
Cleaner, Alex. You know how many people are dissolved in acid? Remember this guy?
It's no fun living alone for this long. A lot of meals spent by yourself.
I mean, technically, you kind of do what you do.
Broke we found something. Bringing it back.
No, stop giving me the same guns.
Hey guys, I'm gonna let you know this now, John.
What
I
are you
shall be
doing here,
back.
Robbie?
I'm hooking up my PlayStation desk to the room. I can't see shit on my TV.
Well, if you won't tell me what you're up to, at least tell me how you got here.
Okay, I'll be back.
We were told you were going to be executed.
So was I.
This is a fucking sniper.
Within Division saved my life. A kid said that I showed them something. Some, depth they didn't know I had. The way I murdered those guards without hesitation.
They made you a killer, Robbie.
I am a killer. Percy's the only one that doesn't want to change that. In fact, he's made me a better one.
I tried to get you out. I offered
I'm
to
done.
take you through those vents.
And I know why now. Because you're a traitor. Percy told me how you turned on Division.
Percy's the one who turned on Division. But you don't even know what you're doing here.
Oh shit, that's pretty nice. I remember you. You did go down there. What the hell?
Yourself included.
You didn't save my life, Alex. Division did. And I'm willing to die for them if I have to.
What do you make of this? Can't tell if it's a transmitter or a receiver. I'd say let's beat it out of him, but I think you'd only enjoy it.
Where did you dig up that thing? In a box. Next to my parachute pants. Let's hope you didn't take a ball game over it.
Look at this.
Hello, I am Dr. Donald Henderson, the scientist of Project Crossbow, which is a key component of President Ronald Reagan's Strategic Defense Initiative. SDI's mission, to shield the nation from a Soviet nuclear strike. Crossbow will be a series of military
This is giving me different guns though.
weapons. Once in orbit, these satellites will target and destroy incoming Soviet missiles.
No, it's not.
Yes, there's a reason they call it Star Wars.
Star Wars? This thing worked about as well as the Phantom Menace. It's a missile defense system that couldn't hit any missiles. That's why they pulled the plug before it even got off the ground.
Why does Percy want it? What does he know that we don't know?
Before he died, Henderson was so freaked out that he thought they'd gotten Crossbow online. Maybe they did.
Thank you.
Percy's satellite isn't meant to guide missiles. What if the satellite is the weapon?
Burkhoff, I thought you said this thing could hit the broadside of the barn. Well, it couldn't hit a moving target, but it might be able to hit a fixed object on the ground.
Wait, it can reach the Earth?
This thing had enough juice, yeah, you're talking about. A lightning bolt that melts through anything in its path.
How do we stop it?
Ask the scientists who built it to find a weakness. Only they're all dead.
So of course he got rid of all the guys who could disarm it, then.
He basically has control of his own personal Death Star.
Where's Ryan?
Let me go, let me go, let me go, let me go, let me go.
Good, get him on the phone.
Come on, let me go. Let me go. Let me go.
Do you think Kendra can?
Find someone else in line.
We
We're in the open office. I swear that I was being punked. I assure you, Mr. President, this is not a joke.
Shit.
Do you have any proof? Fletch has been working with a team of covert operatives who've been monitoring the situation for quite some time now.
And you trust these people?
With my life, sir.
So I'm under threat from something this government created, though I wasn't told about it. Actually, 2 threats, sir. Excuse me. They're also in possession of the satellite weapon from the SDI program.
Reports are green. You have full control of the satellite.
Excellent. Task crossbow to these coordinates. Let me take her out for a spin.
I know you killed those people at the satellite base. I know if I turn you over to the military, you're gonna disappear down a hole for a very long time. And a part of me doesn't want that to happen. I remember when we were recruits. You tried to help me get through it. You told me to focus on the future. On the knowledge that I would get out. It's hard for me to take your future away, Robbie.
Let me go.
Not until you tell me what you know. Percy's no future either.
Holy shit.
Get out of here.
I'm sorry, Robbie.
Alex. Get out of here. You won't have a future either.
Flip the switch on this thing, what does it do? Nothing, as far as I can tell. But he thought it was worth dying for.
Could be anything. Transmitter, beacon, golden snitch.
Burkhoff, pull me up a satellite view of the Adirondack reactor.
The satellite fired its retro rockets and changed its trajectory. We no longer have control.
Damn it. If we had this weapon in our arsenal, why didn't you tell me about it?
Sir, the CIA was kept out of the loop, too.
Is that the hot phone? Yes.
My name is Percival Rose, and I created Division. Ring a bell?
It's him.
Black Ops, deeply covert branch of your government.
No worries. We need to know. And besides, we spun off on our own recently.
Spun out of control sounds more like it.
You are playing with fire.
You might put it that way, Mr. President. I have commandeered an SDI satellite and retested to a position above the eastern seaboard. Hard as that may be for
Whoop,
you,
whoop.
I'll be
That's the
able to
sound
launch
that I
a
wish.
situation sometime.
Whoop.
Oh, kudos. Glad to have you up to speed. Now the demonstration will have greater impact.
What demonstration? What demonstration?
Watch the birdie.
Get a spotter close enough to paint the target. Some sort of homing beacon to transmit coordinates.
Oh shit, I can shoot
Just
those?
had a big power spike.
I don't see a laser.
Yeah, the beam's invisible, but it's heating up the reactor like gas on a fire.
Alex, get out of there.
Last we spoke, you asked how I hoped to prove myself. You expect me to be impressed by your feat of so-called domestic terrorism? Any hillbilly with a pickup full of fertilizer and nitrate could have done that. But would he have the most powerful man on the planet under his control? Although I'm sure to you and your associates that title has a hollow ring. I sincerely doubt you could play puppet master to the POTUS. Then allow me to prove myself. What would you like the puppet to do? Let's start small. A public statement. If I'm satisfied, I can aim higher. I'm aiming higher. Membership in your group. We'll see. As far as the president goes, I've always admired a certain quote by Edward Teller.
Only have a few moments. He's about to address the nation. Any word from Alex and Sean?
They're safe. They got out. Stayed upwind from the blast. They should be back here soon. What is the president gonna say?
What can he say? My fellow Americans were screwed. Look, the truth of this comes out, it could shatter people's faith in their government.
Maybe that's what Percy wants.
I don't know. Chaos is bad for business. Deep down, Percy's all about his own self-interest.
Ryan, then why hasn't he revealed his endgame?
They're all we get. Percy, what did he want? It was not a request.
Why did I get that?
I'm going to make some remarks, take a few questions. First off, our hearts and our prayers go out to the victims of this terrible tragedy. At this moment, though details are still coming in, it appears to have been an accident. We were fortunate that this occurred at a research reactor. The loss of life was contained to the facility itself with minimal fallout. At a trying time such as this, I am reminded of what nuclear scientist Edward Teller once said. Life improves slowly, goes wrong fast, and only catastrophe is clearly visible.
His master's voice. All right, Percy, you have our attention. Let's take this to the next level. Happily, provided you're taking me to the next level.
I feel like somebody just stuck their hand out my backside and made my lips move. What the hell was that quote for? Some kind of joke? Assemble my security team. I want options on how to deal with this bastard right now.
Yes, sir.
Well done, Mr. President. Very convincing performance.
You got what you wanted.
That was just a test.
Here's the task. Tonight, instead of signing the treaty as planned, you're going to announce that peace talks between the Afghan government and the Taliban have failed.
We've worked on that treaty for years. If we pull out now, the entire region goes up in flames.
Don't blame me, I'm just the messenger.
Messenger for whom?
Let's keep it simple.
For the time being, I am your commander-in-chief.
That's ridiculous. Stake my presidency on this.
Are you willing to stake millions of lives on it too? Because the next strike is going to take place in a heavily populated area, and you're not going to be able to whitewash it. Scuttle the talks, or your presidency won't be the only thing melting down. You have 3 hours.
It's as bad as we thought.
I'd say it's worse. Not only does Percy have one of the deadliest weapons ever created, he's using it to blackmail the president into committing political suicide.
The president's got to have something up his sleeve. The Air Force could try to shoot a missile at it, or SEALs could do a ground assault.
This is too risky. If Percy gets word of an attack, he'll trigger the weapon immediately.
Crossbow could get another shot off before a missile hits it. Let's face it, Percy won. We're probably next.
No, we're not. He is. Nikita, I get that. But what do? We take away Stormguard. Satellite he controls from division.
You think I haven't thought of that? This is ancient tech. It's all about the motherboards, not the software. You can't hack it.
I'm not talking about hacking it. I'm talking about going in to division.
Are you kidding? We can't go at that place.
Why not?
It's suicide.
So is the alternative. I've been running from division for 5 years. Running and running and running while Percy gets stronger. I'm not running anymore! I don't want to go in there, Michael. I have to. This ends today.
Nikki, you have flirted with the crazy before, but this is flat out Starkers.
I'm not talking about knocking on the front door, genius. I'm talking about a surgical strike.
All right, let's approach this tactically. What exactly are we talking about here?
Horrible, gruesome death. First, we would have to disable the crossbow control boards, break in,
shit,
through teeming hordes of psycho killers, and make our way down to the server room, which is on the 9th sub-level, aka the basement of hell.
We take the abandoned silo all the way down. We pass the main levels. Think about it. If we go in through the exhaust vent, it would lead straight to the server room. The hatch was removed when Nikita escaped division.
No, it wasn't removed. It was sealed by me. Welded it shut with steel brackets.
We can pull through that.
Okay, let's not forget that to even get to the hatch, we have to get past the farm, which is manned by 2 full-time sentries, and don't let their
you can't hit a zombie done, you fucking idiot.
Agents.
Sean and I can handle them.
And you can't kill them. They die, their trackers go offline. Somebody in ops notices that.
That motherfucker, I know you lie. I know you lie, bitch.
Alright. Burkoff, you quarterback. Sean and Alex, you get us in. Michael and I will infiltrate. We get down to the server
fuck you, bitch.
Plan a charge that we can remotely detonate. When we exhale, we blow the charge.
Hey, motherfucker. Hey, motherfuckers.
Hey, listen, Nikki. I really hope this isn't the last time we ever see each other.
Thanks for reminding me, nerd. I'm what his ass out of mine.
I know. May the Force be with you.
What in the fuck is going on now? No.
Back, okay, buddy? Will do.
It's crazy, right? The attack.
It's definitely a Hail Mary, but I think we can pull it off.
Michael, I don't want to do the thing where I'm deciding for everybody.
You're not. We all know what we're getting into.
If this goes wrong, my worst nightmare is dying in that hellhole without you.
28 on them. It can penetrate 20 feet of reinforced concrete. It worked in Iraq.
It did, Madam Vice President, except this facility was designed to withstand a nuclear attack.
What about sending in special forces?
All the entrances to Division are choke points. They could hold off 10 times their number. It'd be a bloodbath.
Nigga don't know what a banana is, but he's a monkey.
Percy will instantly activate crossbow.
So what are you telling me? The combined might of the United States military forces...
Nigga knows what a cigar is. How ain't he know? Nigga knows what a banana is. Does not know what a banana is, I mean. Done playing Black Ops.